Hey, thanks for joining us again today. Today we're at Autosport in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We have a very nice 2001 Chevy Corvette with only 26,000 miles. This is a two-owner car. Whenever we got it in, we had it gone over for PA inspection and emissions. We're going to do a little walk around today, show you the whole car, exterior, interior, open up the hood, put the top down, and try to give you an overview. That way, if you're thinking about flying in to look at the car and drive it home, or you're looking to have it shipped right to your front door, you know exactly what you're buying, and hopefully the car is everything you want it to be, and hopefully even more whenever you get to see it in person. So we always start in the front, work our way around, and try to point out anything that we can find. If you've been on the website, we do have a Carfax for every car on the site. This car, again, is a two-owner. It did have a minor damage report, I think back in like 2005. From what I can tell, the front bumper was repainted on it. They did a nice job. Nothing major, though. Again, it was a minor damage, which is usually less than $500. So going across the front bumper here, again, very clean. The underside of it is nice. It's not all scuffed up or anything like that. No big chips or scratches to be concerned of. Same with the hood, has a nice shine to it. Really, for a black car, 2001, the paint shines really nice and deep. And you can tell that this car was really well maintained and cared for throughout its life. I believe they call it the Preferred Package 2. It does have the painted side moldings here. They don't all have that. That was an option, as well as heads-up display and some other options that we'll go over whenever we go through the interior. You can see it is fitted with a set of chrome wheels. I believe, yeah, these are 17-inch, and it does have Michelin Pilot Sports on them. Date code is 2009. Or a little bit older, but there's no kind of dry rot or anything. You can see in the pictures around the edge and everything are nice and clean. Same with the insides of these wheels. A lot of these wheels over the years, they get pitted, spider cracked. There's none of that on these wheels. They still show like new. It does have a set of fender flares on it, which really actually look nice. I don't know why they didn't put those on from the factory. They match perfectly, and they're perfect on the insides here. They're not all chipped up or anything like that. Going across the windshield here, very little chip right here. It's not cracked or anything like that to be concerned of. In fact, if you were here looking at it, you probably wouldn't even notice it. But nice clean seals across here. The windshield tray, everything's nice and crisp as it should be. Dash area, no cracks. Heads-up display works, all still good. Going down the driver's side here, obviously you're not going to get any dents in a Corvette, but nice and clean. Again, no major scratches. Really, even like these quarter panels and down into the rockers are nice and very presentable. And just what you'd be looking for on these cars. These cars generally aren't abused. With only 26,000 miles, obviously it was a weekend car or something. And yeah, so if you want to come around to the back, I'll show you the back here. And again, back into the deck lid here and into the rear bumper. Has a nice deep shine to it. Again, for black, you're going to see something here or there. It's not going to be perfect, but overall, this car is everything you think it should be for 26,000 miles. Back in the rear bumper, you can see it is fitted with an aftermarket Corsa Exhaust System. Has a nice amount of rumble. It's not overbearing. If you're driving with the top up, it's not like rattling your head or anything like that. So that's always nice. Original taillights and everything here. Corvette designation is still nice. A lot of these get faded and they start to crack over the years. Convertible top, I would say it's original, but I'm not seeing any kind of wear on it. Sometimes they get little wear marks on the edges here. It doesn't have any of that. And your seal around the rear window is still nice and tight. If you're looking at any other ones, if you ever see that somebody's tried to glue it or fix it or tape it, you might as well plan on you're going to put a top on it in about 6 months. Very common, but this one's still nice and tight. Nothing to be concerned of. I'm going to put it down that way whenever we finish the walk around, you can see it with the top down. If you haven't looked at these before, all these Corvettes C5s are manual tops, very easy. Kind of lift it up like an accordion, fold it like that. There's a hidden button back in here. I always hold it with my shoulder. Fits down in there nicely. And that's the end of it. It's probably actually faster than a power convertible top, and one less thing to break. Very faint little mark here from where the top seals down. Again, nothing to be concerned of. If you were good with a buffer, probably wouldn't even notice it. All right, passenger side here. Power antenna, obviously working fine. Forgot to mention the other side, driver rear wheel. Really all the wheels, they're all perfect. There's no curb rash or, again, no kind of wear on the insides. All the calipers are painted red, and these are 2010 in the back, so a little bit newer tires in the rear. Michelin Pilot Sport's a great tire, and that's why, if you did decide to change the tires, you might get a cheaper option, but these are top of the line tires. I think that's what they came for with, other than the ones from the factory were run flats. Okay, passenger door into the passenger fender. Again, just as nice as the driver's side. Yeah, again, I mean, for black, it's just super clean. It's got some dust on it, but there's a very little spot right there. Nothing really is jumping out at me. Okay, going through the interior. Both door panels are nice and clean, as well as the rocker covers there going into the seat. Both seat bolsters are as they should be. Sometimes the seats show a lot of wear, and the seat bolsters get blown out in them, actually. None of that on this guy. You can see it does have dual climate control. That was an option. Heads-up display. Let me check in the trunk here real quick, actually. I don't know if this has a 12-disc changer in the back or not. Yes, it does. Who knows if it works? It probably doesn't. They all seem to break over the years, but it does have it, and blow the dust off your CDs. And if that doesn't work, you can get your tapes out, because it has a tape deck player too. Obviously, you can get a Bluetooth transmitter if you decide that you did want to play it through your phone, though. Bose stereo system. Driver seat is power. I can't tell. I think the passenger seat is too. Yes, it is. And let me check one other thing, because I have 3 of these C5s right now. And yeah, this is a Z51 package as well. If you haven't, again, had a C5, inside the glove compartment, there's a code list that shows you all the factory options. I don't have the window sticker for this car, but I do have the books, both original keys, and it's just a nice, presentable car that somebody's maintained. And again, these are all 5.7 liter V8s. I think they're, I don't know, about 350-ish horsepower, obviously with the exhaust, maybe a little bit more. Other than that, it's totally stock in here. Everything's just, pretty much like you'd expect it should be on a 2-owner Corvette. I fire it up, and then whenever I fire it up, I'll go over the lights in the front, and then we'll go to the back, and you can see everything working, and I'll try to get back there. Hopefully you can hear the sound, although on the microphone it is difficult. All right, so I guess if we'll start in the back, and then we'll go to the front. All right, I'll start with the sound so you can hear the exhaust. Again, it's going to be tough through the microphone. Definitely a top-of-the-line exhaust. It is a Corsa exhaust, if I didn't say that already. All right, there's the passenger turn signal, driver turn signal, at the reverse lights. And if you want to go to the front, we'll do the front. Again, all the dash area through here and radio controls, everything's just nice. You can tell this wasn't a car that was made to look nice, and they really took care of it. So here's the headlights. Again, passenger turn signal, driver turn signal. I think there's a fog light button too. A lot of these headlight motors do go over time. There's a gear in there that goes that you have to get replaced, but this one's working perfectly. You can't see it in the video, but the heads-up display is also nice and clear. You can eliminate that if you want. You just turn it off, and you can also adjust it. So again, this is a 2001 Corvette with 26,000 miles. It's down here at Autosport in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We get a little bit of everything from Corvettes, Mustangs, Miatas, Classics. It's a family-owned business, and again, if you're thinking about flying in, we can pick you up at the airport. We'll bring you here, and we'll get this baby in your garage. So thanks for watching.